What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Vicky Duchess, and today I'm coming to y'all with my first story time. Now, y'all look, let's level with me, okay? I'm 28 and I have a lot of stories to tell, and I want to tell them. Like, I feel like it's liberating. I love to share. I'm not one of those people who are, very private. I'm private about certain things, but I have no issue with sharing my life experiences, my testimonies, and things like that. And if I feel like I can help someone or someone can benefit from me sharing something about myself with them, I'll completely do that. And so, story time is something I've been wanting to do for a while on YouTube. But, when you are doing that, you have to be careful because stories, mine being true, I would never tell you guys a false story. Mine being true, I have to think about the people that are involved in them as well and how it will affect them, how they might feel about me sharing the story. And even though I would never say names or, give anything to identify that person, they still know who they are. And if they watch my channel or they're watching this story or whatever, I don't want to pull scabs off old wounds and potentially hurt somebody that I really care about. So I had to pick my stories wisely, y'all. This is like what I think about going into story time and why this is my first one, and I've been wanting to do one since day one. But today, if you follow me on Snapchat, which you should be, at Vicky Duchess, Vicky Duchess, same way it's spelled here, is my name on Snapchat and Instagram, so you got to add me on both. But I put a poll up on my Snapchat, and I asked you guys, which story should I tell? And so the story that I'm doing now is the one that won. And so I'm going to tell you guys a story about the time that my ex-boyfriend, he was my boyfriend at the time, robbed me, y'all. Real tea. Hey, bud. It's President's Day, and I'm home with my daughter because her daycare is closed. Supposed to be at work, but I couldn't go because I ain't had nowhere to take little mama. All right, y'all, so I'm just gonna hop right into it, okay? Woo! Tell y'all about this fool. So I met this guy. How old was I at the time? I was probably, this was my sophomore year of college, so I was probably like 19 at the time, maybe 20, 19, 20, around that range. And so I was off at college, I wasn't at home or whatever, and I went to a college, about 45 minutes from my hometown or whatever. So I met this dude, and he lived in my hometown, which, like I said, was like 45 minutes away from where I was going to school. And so, we was kicking, everything was cool. We was getting along. We was vibing. We seemed to have good chemistry. He was really attractive. He had nice full lips like I like them. And, he was tall and had muscles. And, anyway, he was real cute or whatever. And we had good chemistry. We talked a lot. He was telling me about his dreams, his ambitions, and stuff like that. And we vibed. So we became a couple. And we had been dating for probably about 3 weeks when he called me up one day and was like, babe, I'm going through a lot. He was like, his car had gotten stolen. He had came outside that morning and found glass all over the ground. Somebody had bust the window out of his car and had stolen his car. He was devastated because he was like, I can't get to work. Which in hindsight, I'm like, why didn't you take like the local bus? Because my hometown has a public bus system. So I'm like, okay, well, now, just like right now, I'm like, why didn't he take the bus or call a friend? But anyway, young and dumb. I ain't think about all that then. I did not think about that. So anyway, so he calls me up. Mind y'all, remember now, I'm 45 minutes away from him. Okay. So he calls me and he was like, his car got stolen. He's devastated. He's distraught. He was supposed to go to work. He think he gonna lose his job. He was like, I just need to get away. I just need to escape. Like, I can't deal with this right now. And I'm like, me, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened to you. Like, okay, well, what you want to do? Like, what can I do to make you feel better? Because I'm just that type of girlfriend where I'm going to do what I can do to make you feel better about your situation. Like, I don't want my man all sad and depressed. Like, what can I do to make your day better, boo? Like, what can I do, you know, to help you out? And he was like, well, I just need to get away. He was like, can you come and get me? And can I just stay with you for a few days? Of course you can. Well, what? Yes. I hopped in my car and I drove that 45 minutes and I went and I got my man because he was depressed and he wasn't feeling good. He was having a bad day. Somebody done stole his car and he said all he needed to feel better was to spend some time with me and to escape life. And that's exactly what we was going to do. Okay. So I hopped in my car and I came and I scooped him up.
Mommy, what's in these?
That's your sandals? Wrong foot. That's the wrong foot. Why are you putting on your sandals? You going somewhere? You like those sandals. They're sparkly. Let me see one. Let me see one. Let me see your shoe. Aren't these cute? These little pink sparkly sandals. It's winter time, but my daughter puts these shoes on every day. And they glittery and they pink. They're real cute. I think they came from like Kmart or something. I don't know. But her grandma got them for her. And you sitting on my hair. I got some bundles right here drying. And she just sat on them. But anyway, it got the Disney princess. Get your foot off my hair. Got a Disney princess anyway. They're cute. Here you go. Go put your shoe back. Okay, so anyway. Now that little mama is done modeling her shoes. So I hopped right on up and I went and got him. Okay. So I bring him back to my apartment. I didn't live on campus at this point. I did live in an apartment that was very close to campus. And of course I had roommates, but it wasn't none of their business that I was bringing my man up there for a few days. But anyway, so I didn't tell nobody he was coming. Anyway, so he came. Now the complex that I lived in, probably about a month prior, they had a contest. And you just had to enter the contest and they pulled your name and you would win some prizes. And so y'all, I had won first place. And so I had just won a brand new Dell laptop, a brand new digital camera, and a brand new laser scanner printer thing. It was huge. It was like this big. Now, mind you, I'm 28. This was at the time I was 19, 20. So this was 8-9 years ago. To have that kind of technology back then was a big deal because, you know, college kids didn't have that kind of stuff back then. You know, everybody got a digital camera and a laptop now. But back then, like if you had a laptop, you had some bread. Like most students had desktops, you know, they old family desktop, their family, like they went off to college, their family gave them the desktop and bought a new computer for the house. Like, so most of my friends had old desktops or old laptops. Nobody had like a brand new laptop and a camera that was like top of the line at the time. Now my phone probably is the equivalent to what that camera was, but you know, it was a top of the line camera at the time, top of the line printer, scanner, color scanner printer. What? Like that was like a $500 printer. The camera was like a $500 printer. It was like a $300 camera and probably like a $400 or $500 laptop. So it was like $1,400 worth of stuff I had just won, brand new in the packaging. I had won from my complex, and so it was all in my room. And of course, my boyfriend knew about the stuff because you know, knew my boyfriend. And I was like, "Oh, babe, I won this stuff." Like, da 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 da. So he knew about it. So anyway. Whatever. So he had came and he was there and I was so happy that he was there, and he was there the first night. We hung out, we ate, and I cooked for him because I used to like to cook for my men. I don't do that too much no more because I just don't do that no more. I cook when you become worthy of me cooking for you. But anyway, that's like one of the things I used to like do. I used to like to cook for my boo. I cooked for him and all that good stuff. And then, you know, we spent the night, whatever. So the next day I had class. I mean, I'm a student. I'm a college student. So, okay. So the next day I had class And I had went to the ATM or whatever on my way to class and got out $20 because I like to keep cash in my car for going to the gas station or whatever. So I had got $20 out, put it in my car. Now, boyfriend wasn't in the car with me when I did this, so, you know, he ain't know. But anyway, so I'm like, ooh, why should I ride the bus to class? My boyfriend is here. He could just come pick me up from class. And I won't have to ride the campus bus or walk. He could just come pick me up, drop me off. Be like my little Benson for the day. You know how boyfriends should do if they're available to do that. So I was like, boo, you know, take me to class, pick me up from class at this time, at this location right here. So my little $20 that I got $20 out the ATM earlier that day for gas. So I had the $20 like in my little cup holder thingy, you know, over here on the driver's side, not in the middle, but over here on the driver's side, I had like $20 stashed out. So I get out the car, go to class, and leave him with my vehicle. Now, mind y'all, young and dumb, once again, I had only known this man for like a month, y'all. Anyway, so he drops me off to class and rides away with my car. He got the keys to my apartment and everything because he gonna go back to the house and wait for me to get out of class. So I go to class, you know, never to fret, whatever. I'm at class. I get out of class and I go outside and I don't see nobody. And so I'm like, well, I told him what time my class was over, so where he at? I was like, well, maybe he got lost. Come and pick me up. So I called his cell phone to be like, babe, come on, I'm waiting. He don't answer. So I call again and again and again. And he don't answer. So my homeboy was riding by and he was like, why you just standing here on the side of the street? And I was like, well, my boyfriend's supposed to be picking me up from class, but he ain't answering his phone and he not here. So, you know, I don't know. So my homeboy was like, okay, well, I'll just take you home. I was like, thank you. You know, maybe he sleep or something. So my homeboy takes me home and I get to my apartment and I don't see my car outside. So I have my friend circle the block, like maybe he parked somewhere else and, you know, walk. Maybe all the spots was full or something. That better be the case. So we circle the block. I still don't see my car. Now, he has the key to my apartment, so I can't go inside. So I go to my apartment. I'm like, bam, bam, bam on the door, bam, bam, bam. Like the police like, oh, he better be in. If he sleep, I got to bam so hard that he wake up. So I'm bam, 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 bam. I wake up one of my roommates. My roommate opened the door. So I go to my room and I'm like, bam, 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 bam. And nothing happened. So I take out a credit card, pop my door open, and he's not in there. So I'm like, he missing, my car missing. Like, what? So I call my homie back up and I'm like, I need you to come back here. So he come back. I get in this car. I'm like, take me back to my class. I was like, maybe he was running late and he's at my class now. So he takes me back. And lo and behold, he was there. Whoo, y'all. Can you, like, So I'm pissed. So I get out and I get out my friend's car and I get in my car. I told boyfriend to get on the passenger seat. I'm like, where were you? Like, why were you late? It's like 45 minutes after my class ended by this point. He was like, oh, I've been sitting right here all the time. No, you haven't. I've walked up and down this sidewalk. I've been standing outside. If you was here, why you ain't see me standing outside? Why you ain't come get me? If you was here, you wasn't here. Stop lying. Okay, I wasn't here. I was running late. But, you know, I've been sitting here now for about a good 20 minutes. I'm starting to calm down. Like, okay, that's probably believable because I've been gone for more than 20 minutes. So maybe he did pull up while I was gone. Let me calm down. So I'm like, well, my gas tank getting low. Let me go on to the gas station. We get to the gas station. I pop open my little drawer over here on the left. And ain't no money in there. Now, it was money in there when I went to class, but there's no money in there now. My car has been in your possession since I left, right? I said, boo, what happened to the money that was right here? He said, I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about? No, I ain't seen no money. I ain't been in your drawers. Like, why would I go in the drawers of your car all I did was drive back to the apartment, go inside, took a nap, and then came back and got you. Like, why would I be going through your car? I don't know nothing about no money. I'm like, but you the only person who's been in my car. So I'm like, you know, what you mean? You don't know nothing about the $20. Like, the $20 is right here. He was like, I don't know nothing about no $20. He was like, you really think I would steal from you? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just let it go. It was just $20, you know. He just locked, this is one thing in my head. His car was just stolen. He really needed the $20. He lying about it because he ashamed. He probably didn't think I would catch him and confront him. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'm just letting $20 go. So I let it go. So we go on about the rest of our day, go to sleep, whatever. The next day is Saturday. And on Saturday, I was a party promoter back at this time, and we had Nicki Minaj coming to the school to do a concert. And so I was the stage handler, stage manager, and so I had to be gone the whole day. He was like, babe, no, like, oh my gosh, you're gonna be gone the whole day. Like, what am I supposed to do? I don't have no money. I don't have no nothing. Like, I'm just here with you, and you gonna leave me and go and do something all day. I was like, yeah, you know, this is a commitment that I had, you know, before all this stuff went down with you. I'm sorry you're gonna be here by yourself all day, but you know, I got things I'm committed to. I got up. He was like, well, can you at least leave your car with me so that I have something to do, you know, all day? Like, I can at least like go somewhere if I need to go somewhere. I'm like, but you ain't got no money, so where you trying to go? Like, you ain't got no money, so where you trying to go? And he was like, I mean, come on, like, just, I was like, okay, I'll leave my car with you. Y'all, I was so stupid, oh my God. So I left my car with him. I'm going all day, like literally, I left my apartment probably like 10 o'clock that morning and did not come back to probably 11 o'clock that night. When I said I was going all day, I was going all day. But I came home in the middle of the day to, get something to eat, change clothes, freshen up or whatever. And when I came home, my back door was open, my front door was open, and my room door was open, and boyfriend was nowhere to be found. Y'all, nowhere. So I lock everything back up. I'm like, he got keys because he got my car. So if he need to get back in the house, I mean, like, he can. So I'm just gonna lock everything back up. I'm like, I don't know what the heck is going on here. But at the same token, my car was outside, so I wasn't tripping off that. And two, I have a roommate, so maybe they left the doors open. Like, why would boyfriend leave all the doors open? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would he leave all the doors open? So I lock everything back up and whatever, and I leave to go back to the concert. So, long story long, the concert's over, whatever. I come home that night, boyfriend's home, everything's cool, everything's copacetic. So the next day he was like, all right, babe, I need to go back home. He was like, you know, I need to get back to what I've been doing. I need to, you know, go and figure this thing out with my car. He was like, I need you to go home. So I was like, okay, you know, you done been here for 2-3 nights anyway. I'm ready for you to go anyway. So I'm like, okay, I'll take you back home. So my brother calls me and he's like, hey, mama told me that you won the little thing or whatever, so what kind of stuff you got? Like, what brand is the camera, this and that, this and that. So I goes to pull out my stuff because everything was still in the box or whatever. So I open up the box. It's no camera inside the box. So now I'm like, where my camera at? Why ain't no camera in this box? Like, why is there not a camera in this box? I'm like ripping the box up, like, is this camera Houdini or something? Like, I'm looking all in my desk, I'm looking under my bed, like, I know I ain't had the camera out because I ain't used it yet. So I'm like, where is the camera? So I was like, something say, check the laptop box. Something say, check the laptop box. I check the laptop box. There's no laptop in the laptop box. It's empty. So I got an empty camera box and an empty laptop box. I'm 500 hot at this moment. 500 hot. This had the audacity to come up in here, take my stuff, take my money, drive my car, leave my doors open, and then have me take him home, all the while feeling sorry for him because his car got stolen, which at this point I'm pretty sure was a lie. So I call the police, I file a report, I give them his address and everything. Long story long, my stuff was never recovered. It was never found. And I would call him. I called him and was like, why did you steal my stuff? Like, give me my stuff back. And just like he did with the money, he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Why would I steal from you? I'm really feeling you. I would never take your stuff. You should check your roommates. Maybe they stole it. You know, why would I take your stuff? Y'all, I'm just like, at this point. So I told him, I was like, look, I don't want to talk to you no more. Like, just lose my number. Like, we don't even need to be friends. Like, we don't need to speak. We don't have nothing to talk about. I was like, you're a thief, you're a liar, and I've done nothing but be supportive of you and helpful to you, and you use me as a come up, or you use me for whatever it is you want to use me for. You stole all my stuff. You know, you left my door open. You pretty much, you know, you could have stolen my car. I'm just thankful he didn't steal my car. You know what I'm saying? That would have been crazy. But, you know, I was just like, you know, we're done. And he continued to call and text me with no answer or reply for like a month. And then like 2 years later, he, I guess, saw me on Facebook or something and started up again, because I've had the same number since I had a phone. Ever since I ever had a phone, my cell phone number's been the same. So I guess he still had my number in his phone. I don't know, but he started back texting and calling me probably like a year later. I'm like, when you return my stuff, we can have a conversation. Insult to injury, less than a year ago, I went to this barbecue joint around the corner from my job, and he was working in the kitchen. And I was like, what the F? Like, I just wanted to jump through the kitchen right then and be like, oh, give me my stuff. But you know, y'all, I mean, you live dumb, you do dumb things, you're young and dumb. It's okay. The good part, the moral of the story is you grow up, you make better choices, you learn from your mistakes, you hopefully don't do that same ish again that you did before. Like, if I had multiple stories of my boyfriend stealing from me, then I would feel like a super dummy. But I was young and dumb, I did dumb things. I'm grown now, I don't do dumb stuff like that before anymore. And I don't let strange men in my house. I don't, you know, have people spending the night at my house or whatever without me like knowing them or knowing where they live and like knowing about them and stuff like that. And, you know, so to all the young girls out there making decisions similar to mine, it's okay, but just be careful. Always be careful. Think about what you're doing. Think about who you're really with. How long have you really known? Do you really know this guy? Like, before you go out there, and don't go to bat for somebody who hasn't proved that they'll go to bat for you. Don't give your all to somebody who ain't giving their all to you. And so, you know, with that, guys, that's really that's the end of my story time for the day. I hope you guys really enjoyed this story time. I really enjoyed sharing it with you, and I do want to come back with more story time soon. So, you know, stay tuned. Make sure you like this video, comment your crazy dating stories below, because I want to see what crazy stuff y'all have experienced in y'all dating life. Oh my gosh. Tell me about your wild 20s, your crazy 20s, and make sure you subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. In case I do a poll again, you want to make sure that you can weigh in on what video I do. So follow me on Snapchat and Instagram at Vicky Duchess. Thumbs up this video, and always be the lady of your house. Always be the Duchess. Bye, y'all.